I see the pools. That's one thing we share is the Crystal and New Hope pools.
Right.
The pools, once again this year, are going to be on a 9-week season due to budget limitations.
And we're still losing money on it,
And we're
right?
still losing money on it.
Right.
So,
And we still pay in New Hope $182,000 for the swimming pool per year. Divide that by 9 weeks. That's $2,000 just $20,000 a year.
a week.
A week. Excuse me. A week.
Now, please tell me why they're not having events at these pools. Why aren't they leasing it out and having a couple of lifeguards on duty, and the groups can bring in their own catering or whatever? But that seems to me a great way to make some money when the pool's not open. And maybe you just have some sort of atmosphere without actually using the pool, and you keep one bodyguard or one lifeguard
And
there.
I take it a step further. How about like the auditorium at Becker Park? That's totally, completely unused.
No, that's because somebody might say something inappropriate from the stage, Andrew. Come on.
Man.
The fact that we as taxpayers pay for that and we can't use it, that's astonishing. And same thing with the ball fields. I understand that if Little League or a softball league needs to use the field, they get first priority, but when it's not being used, why can't the residents use it?
I don't know.
Well, we could go on to some other things in the budget.
Keep rolling, Dennis.
Yeah.
Right. Fire department. That's another thing we share.
Yes.
The West Metro, whatever they call it. West Metro something. Anyway, the City of New Hope pays about $1 million into that per year. But there's a separate line item for this year for fire truck certificates. They had requested $185,000 for
expensive
fire
certificates.
trucks.
Maybe those are the awards we were talking about.
Right.
Could be.
Well, they only approved 154,000 of it.
Oh, we're endangering the safety of New Hope then.
Right, yeah. I don't know what, those are expensive certificates. There's only four trucks or something like that.
Well, how many, if the two are combined, I mean, here's the thing. Police and fire, necessary government function. But does it have to be at the level it's at, is what I question.
Speaking of that, police in New Hope, 25 officers.
He's on fire. You are on fire, man.
25 officers, 4 sergeants. Okay, you got to have some supervision. 4 sergeants is 1 sergeant on, say, 24 hours a day. That takes care of 4 FTEs, and then 1 commander. But in the budget, they want to add 1 to the police department. But are they adding feet on the street? No, they're adding another commander at over $80,000 a year.
Oh, gee, too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Exactly.
I think we call it that.
Exactly.
So, I mean, but don't we have that in Crystal too? Don't we have a fire chief or a police chief and a deputy police chief? Don't we have both too?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably New Hope then, just trying to keep up with Crystal.
Well, yeah, you got to keep up with the Joneses. One city has a pool, the next city has to have a pool. One city has a hockey rink, the next city has to have a hockey rink.
right.
We all act like we're all opponents. We all serve, the same general community. Let's share. Is that okay? Can you not gouge me all the time?
Well, another place that we do apparently share something is solid waste management. Recycling, it's administered in Brooklyn Park. But I don't know if anybody is watching what they're doing because, okay, I'm just going to throw out some figures here. In 2009, 2 years ago, there was a surplus of revenue over expense of $17,000. 2010 broke even. But that's due to a rate increase because the expenses went up 19% between 2009 and 2010. Who is watching what's going on with the recycling program? Now,
you are now.
Exactly, I'm going to. And
you and my wonderful educated audience.
For 2011, they projected only a 5% increase this time instead of the 19.4.
You know what they're going to do? They'll call that a 14% cut.
Right.
Well, every year, Crystal makes money on their water.
Really?
In their budget,
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's something that's
Makes
administered by another area government outside of the city.
That's an investment, though. Remember, they're not spending; they're investing.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember the line. You got to use the proper term.
And speaking of water, the other end of that is the sewer.
Comes in somewhere, goes out somewhere else. Eh?
New Hope has a stormwater fund that is, quote, that has a healthy cash balance.
Oh.
1.2 million balance in reserve in the stormwater fund.
You got a lot of sewers over there.
But no, that's just that's just for the stormwater. The other type of sewer that comes out of your home is combined with your water bill. They want a 4% increase for that, even though there's a reserve in the stormwater fund of 1.2 million.
Sounds like you're fixing to build some rain gardens.
I think so.
God, that's just unbelievable.